Original concept of Superman. The original concept of Superman, created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster in the 1930s, was not intended to be a villain. Instead, they designed the character as a hero with superhuman abilities who would fight for truth, justice, and the American way. The character first appeared in Action Comics #1, published by National Allied Publications, which later became known as DC Comics. The first Superman story. In the initial story, Superman was an alien from the planet Krypton, named Kal-El. His parents sent him to Earth as a baby to save him from the destruction of their planet. Jonathan and Martha Kent, a childless couple in Smallville, found him and raised him as their own son, naming him Clark Kent. As Clark grew up, he discovered his extraordinary powers, such as superhuman strength, speed, invulnerability, flight, X-ray vision, heat vision, and super breath. He decided to use these abilities to help people and fight for justice as Superman. The evolution of Superman's character. Over time, Superman's character evolved through various comic book series, television shows, and movies. However, he consistently remained a heroic figure that fought against evil and protected the innocent. Though there have been storylines where Superman faced moral dilemmas or had to confront his own flaws, these instances serve to further emphasize his commitment to doing what is right. Misconceptions about Superman's villainous intentions. There might be some misconceptions about Superman's villainous intentions due to specific storylines or adaptations where he appears to act against humanity's best interests. For instance, in The Dark Knight Returns, by Frank Miller, a middle-aged Superman is depicted as having become a pawn of the US government. However, this depiction does not mean that Superman was ever intended to be a villain, rather it shows an alternate version of the character in a dystopian future. In Injustice, Gods Among Us, an alternate universe storyline where Superman becomes a tyrant after the Joker tricks him into killing Lois Lane and their unborn child, it is clear that this version of Superman is not representative of the original character's intentions either. In conclusion, Superman was never supposed to be a villain. The original creators conceived him as a heroic figure fighting for truth and justice. While various storylines and adaptations may present alternate versions of the character or morally ambiguous situations for him to navigate, they do not fundamentally change the core nature of Superman as a heroic figure.